Current favorite character. You want to get me killed? Okay, it has to be either NA or Maqbul. Which one? One is prettier than the other. And I'm not talking about Maqbul. So I'm just going to leave it at that. But no, they're both super wonderful people. I've got a view which is, I think people need to recognize that this whole thing about dialogue, that's why you have a parliament. Parliaments in the world are meant to function for dialogue. There's nowhere in the world where any opposition can come and say, oh, you have to start listening to us now. You have a parliament, you have senators, they're all meant to be talking there, and they should be doing their job. So, you know what, I think sometimes people have to take the higher ground and say, listen, we lost, rightly or wrongly, and we'll bide our time till the next election. If the present government decides to incorporate them, indulge them, so be it. But I think the government's got it wrong as well. The easiest thing they should do with these Sabah Sabah rallies is say, yeah, have your Sabah Sabah rally. It doesn't matter. We can do it bigger and better than you can. Let's do a national day of prayer. The government's got the money and the followers to do it far bigger than the opposition has. So they should just do that, but certainly don't stop them doing it. Smoking. Okay, my dancing skills, it depends by which parameter. For my Mzungu side, I'll give myself an A++. For my Calais side, I'll give myself a B+. I mean, I'm not shabby. I've got moves there that you probably wouldn't want me to do with your sister. Yeah, so my dancing's not bad. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. My age, you got to sing that song regularly, but I can't. I'm the guy who at church I will sing when everyone else is singing very loudly, or when the pastor wants everyone to leave the church. Then I'll sing a solo and everyone will leave. Kwa mapenzi ya Mungu. Let me see. I would love to get married when I met the right person. I mean, I'm no longer a young man like you, Muba, but I think if I could be married in the next 2 years, I'd be very happy. It'd be a tragedy if the foot gene pool could not be enhanced by my contribution. I don't know actually, I've probably got about 3,000 or 4,000 shillings. Enough to put fuel into my motorbike, buy a samosa, go on a holiday to Kariobangi. Yeah. A crowd, a lot of people. Huh? You're so evil. I know, my problem is if I start answering this, it could be a slippery slope because you'll start asking me all manner of questions. But I do know what a crowd is in Swahili. Or you're talking about, you guys from your side, you're saying a cloud, which is Mwingo. So you're saying crowd or cloud?
Crowd.
I'm just joking. 2 S's, 2 P's. Is that right? All right. Not that I know of, but I turn off my phone on Father's Day just to be safe. I'm joking. My relatives, I'm joking. I don't have any kids. Yet. Oh my gosh. So many. Honestly. Again, I've got to be careful. I could do it alphabetically. We could do it by age, by region. One Kenyan who I think is just smoking. Okay, I've got, anywhere else in the world you could say a married woman because people know that you expect the fact she's married, you wouldn't go there. If I say that in Kenya, I'd probably get killed by the husband's relatives. So I can't say, I couldn't say somebody's Kenyan woman crush. Oh my gosh, there's too many to pick. I'm going to actually pass because I'll upset a lot of women, but trust me, I've got about 30 Kenyan women crushes who I just adore.
You need one.
You need one?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is decisions, dilemmas. I mean, there's so many lovelies. You've got Eve D'Souza, of course. Eve is just all woman. Yeah, I think I'll go with Eve. I drink in moderation because excessive drinking is very bad for you. And you should never drink when you're driving, Muba. Yeah. However, I don't smoke. I smoke a cigar. I tell a lie. I smoke a cigar every now and then. Maybe once a month I'll have a cigar to celebrate occasion. Kalonzo. I've now going through this stage of slow cooking, letting food take time to get to where it ought to be. So, coq au vin, lamb tagines, slow cooked leg, shoulder of lamb, those sort of things. I love those. You put them in the oven for 2 or 3 hours, you chat with your friends, it comes out actually maybe 3 or 4 hours later, and you just pull it off the bone with a fork. That's the way, yeah. My take on the travel advisories is they're unfortunate. They don't particularly help Kenya. I can understand their reasons for making them. I think they would be irresponsible if they didn't make them for their own people. I think it's been blown out of context by many in this government in terms of, I certainly don't believe there's a conspiracy to undermine Kenya. In fact, I think people like the Brits have actually gone out of their way to bend over for Kenya in terms of the travel advisories. So they're unfortunate, they'll pass. I think we need to do better PR and let people know that we're far safer than Johannesburg and places like that. And 95% of this country is entirely safe to go and visit. So we need to do our bit rather than just moaning about the travel advisories. Last time I went to church was about 3 weeks ago. About 3 weeks ago when I was traveling overseas. I went to a church overseas. But I have a small group of people who have fellowship at my house every Sunday. So that's my church. Ocean. I would say sadly yes, and I'm not proud of it. Whose?
Willie Paul.
I love what they do. I think their stuff is brilliant. No idea. My first job was working for the Science Photographic Library in London as a photo selector, and I was 18. Yeah, when she's cut onions. No. Does it make me cry? Yeah, probably. I mean, not in a sort of put me in a half Nelson and beat me up kind of cry, not in a sort of Neary woman type way. But yeah, I've been able to shed a chair at particular points in a relationship. I'm in touch with my, with my emotions. I think probably have to be Edith Kimani. Yeah, a good friend of mine got saved. That was good news. Primary, I started off at Kenton College in Nairobi. Then I went to a prep school in England, and then I went to a secondary school in England called Tunbridge. Who's alive or dead? Doesn't matter. I mean, of course, Mandela has to be up there in terms of somebody who just understood what reconciliation was. That was amazing. In terms of I'm a Kenyan politician, I'm afraid there isn't one. Well, actually, no, there are probably some who I think are great, but they haven't yet become successful. I think most people have got failings. We all got failings. So I think, I'll leave it with that. I'll say, it's a truism, but Mandela was an amazing person for his time. And also, I tell you what, the Uruguayan president, I mean, gosh, can you imagine even our MPs being as humble as the Uruguayan president? I saw a photograph yesterday of him waiting in a general hospital to be served, and he was in the queue of people just waiting there. Fly fishing in Alaska. Take me fly fishing in Alaska and the good Lord can call me home. What the heck is a crowd?